You wake up early, you hustle hard. You do everything society told you to do, get a job, pay your bills, save what's left, and yet, every month, the same story repeats itself. You wait for payday like a thirsty man waits for rain. Then money hits your account, and within days, it's gone. Again, you're not lazy. You're not dumb. You're not irresponsible, but you are stuck in a system that's designed to keep you barely floating. This isn't about budgeting apps or tracking every dollar. This is about something deeper. Let's begin at the root. Scene 1. The trap nobody talks about. On paper, you're doing fine. You've got a steady income. You're paying your bills. But in reality, every month is a war zone. Credit card bills, car payments, student loans, groceries that somehow cost more every week. An unexpected doctor visit. Boom, savings, gone. Paycheck arrives, gone by Tuesday. You're not spending on luxury. You're just trying to survive. And maybe you've whispered it to yourself too. Why does it feel like I'm working for money but never actually keeping any of it? Here's the reason. You're financially stretched, not because of how much you earn, but because of how your life is structured. And the truth, if your entire life depends on your next paycheck, you don't have a job. You have a fragile agreement with the clock. Scene 2. The silent saboteur, lifestyle creep. Remember your first paycheck? You probably lived small. Shared apartments. Ate cheap food. Took the bus, then you got promoted. Bought a car. Subscribed to 7 services you barely use. Upgraded everything. Your wardrobe, vacations, phone. It felt like progress, but your bank account? Still empty. Savings? Non-existent. That's lifestyle creep. And it's the sneakiest thief of all. It whispers, you deserve this. You've worked hard. Treat yourself, and we listen. Because society sells the idea that success means spending more, but real success isn't about looking rich. It's about feeling free. Scene 3. The misunderstood budget most people hate. The word budget. They think it means restriction, but a real budget isn't a prison. It's a permission slip. Permission to spend without guilt. Permission to save without confusion. Permission to invest with confidence. Asterisk, try this. Split your income into just 3 buckets. Daily expenses, food, transport, rent. Long-term safety, emergency fund, debt, insurance. Future freedom, investing, life goals, dreams. No spreadsheets. No 20 categories. Just rhythm, because when you finally tell your money where to go, you stop asking, where did it go? That's not budgeting. That's taking control. Scene 4. The emergency that always comes. Be honest. When was the last time something unexpected happened and you were actually ready? Flat tire, sick child, broken fridge, sudden job loss. Emergencies aren't rare. They're guaranteed, so why do we act surprised every time? If you have no savings, even a small emergency can feel like a disaster. That's why you need a sleep well fund, not an investment, not crypto. Just plain cash in a separate account. Untouchable. Start with $500, then $1,000, then $3,000. And one day, when something big hits, that fund won't just save your money. It'll save your peace. You'll breathe easier, sleep deeper, smile more, because you're finally safe. Scene 5. The credit card lie. Debt is a prison made of invisible bricks. And worst of all, we decorate it like a home. Credit cards are sold as tools of power. Buy now, pay later. Earn points, build credit, but what they really build is a cycle. Minimum payments, high interest, endless juggling. Here's a better mindset. I will never use money I haven't earned yet. Start by attacking your smallest debt. Not because it's the smartest mathematically, but because you need a win. You need momentum. Each card you cut, each balance you kill, you reclaim a piece of your freedom. And one day, when every dollar you earn stays yours, you'll cry too. Scene 6. The 2-hour solution. Here's a truth bomb. Most people spend more time planning a vacation than planning their finances. But guess what? 2 hours can change your life. Here's what to do this weekend. Open 2 bank accounts, one for daily use, one for safety. Automate a small weekly transfer into savings. Cancel 3 things you don't use: subscriptions, apps, services. That's it. 2 hours. You won't get rich overnight, but you'll feel clarity, momentum, control. Sometimes it's not about making more. It's about keeping more, planning more, owning more of your own life. Scene 7. The 60% rule. Here's a rule that can change everything. Try living on just 60% of your income. Use the other 40% wisely. Asterisk 10% to debt or emergency savings. 10% to long-term investments. 10% to short-term goals. 10% to fun. Yes, fun is part of the plan. It won't be easy at first. You might downgrade your car, say no to dinners out, skip a few parties, but what you gain in return? Peace, security, confidence. Living paycheck to paycheck feels like swimming with bricks in your backpack. Cutting costs and building buffers? That's how you finally start floating. Scene 8. The paycheck test. Here's a brutal test. If your next paycheck didn't come, how long would you survive? 1 week? 1 month? If that answer scared you, good. Let it, because fear is fuel. Use. Sell something you don't use. Cancel 1 subscription. Learn 1 new skill that increases your income, and every extra dollar split it, half to your sleep well fund, half to your freedom plan, because yes, you need an escape plan. Scene 9. The ultimate goal isn't money. Here's the twist. This isn't about money. It's about freedom, dignity, not being scared to check your bank app or open your mailbox, or say yes to your child when they ask for something small. Asterisk, it's about choosing your life, not having it chosen for you, not your boss, not your bills, not your debt. This is about waking up each morning without a chain around your ankle and finally sleeping like a child, because when you're free, you feel it in your bones. Asterisk. Scene 10. Automation is the new discipline. You can't rely on willpower. It fades, but systems? They win. Automate your money. Let your paycheck land in a central account. From there, a fixed amount flows into daily spending. Another chunk moves to savings. Another to investments. Asterisk. No thinking, no forgetting. Number. Battles with temptation. Set it once and let it flow. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be prepared. And automation makes preparation automatic. It turns chaos into calm. Scene 11. You can't out-earn poor habits. A raise won't save you, neither will a bonus or even a lottery win, because money doesn't fix money problems. Behavior does. Look at how many millionaires went broke. Athletes, celebrities, lottery winners, because they never upgraded their mindset. You have to unlearn the myths that money is evil, that wanting wealth is selfish, that struggle is noble. Start learning from people who have what you want, not those who gave up. Your breakthrough won't come from your paycheck. It will come from your perspective. Scene 12. The invisible budget killers. It's rarely the $500 purchase that sinks you. It's the $5 ones again and again. Coffee runs, late fees, impulse buys, app upgrades, food deliveries. They slip through the cracks until they become a flood. Here's a simple fix. Set a 10-minute weekly check-in. Review your last week's spending. Cancel 1 unused charge. Move leftovers to savings. That's it. 10 minutes. Every Sunday. Awareness alone won't make you rich, but it will stop you from unconsciously going broke. Scene 13. The power of saying no. Saying yes to everything is what got you stuck. Start saying no. No, I won't finance that new phone. No, I'll bring lunch from home. No, I can't afford that trip right now. Not forever. Just for now. Asterisk. Say no, so one day you can say yes to the big things. A home, a dream vacation, a debt-free education for your kids. Walking away from a job that drains you. Saying no today means screaming hell yes tomorrow. Asterisk. Scene 14. Teach your kids. Save your legacy. You want to build generational wealth? Start by teaching your kids the things no one taught you. Simple rules. Save 10% of every dollar. Never borrow what you can't repay. Spend only what you planned. Money is a tool, not a trophy. Asterisk. Give them 3 jars. 1 for spending, 1 for saving, 1 for giving. Let them grow up with questions like, do I need this or just want it? Because that mindset, that's true wealth. That's a legacy. Scene 15. Here's your first 5 moves. Open a sleep well fund. even if it's just a new savings account. Set up an automatic weekly transfer, even if it's $10. List your debts. Pay off the smallest one first. Cancel something you don't truly use. Talk about your goals with someone you trust. That's it. 5 steps. 1. Future. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not your past mistakes. You are simply untrained, but now you know. Now you see, living paycheck to paycheck isn't your destiny. It's just your current chapter. And you're the author asterisk, so write something bold, something clean. And one day, when your account is full and your heart is light, you'll remember this moment, because that was the day you stopped surviving and started living.